Who's the most dangerous driver?
Most dangerous driver.
I suppose there's two answers to this question, isn't there? There's probably a big data, statistically, X person is the most dangerous driver. And then there's the answer that probably we all care about is like, who do you think the most dangerous driver is?
Yeah, I mean, I think now I feel like on the field, there's no one that really stands out as a dangerous driver. Actually, like if you go back a few years ago, I would probably have said Max, just the way he competes. But he's matured a lot. I think now he's calculating a bit more the risks than before. He would just always go for it. Now, I would still go for someone pretty young who's still lacking a bit of experience. But honestly, I can't say a name. Like, there's nobody that really stands out. But normally, the more you have experience, then the less dangerous you are.
What's your relationship like with Max?
He's good. Yeah, he's all right. I mean, yeah, he's in a good place at the moment, dominating the sport. So that's why he's pretty chilled and laid back and happy. But yeah, he's all right.
There's not like a historical vein of conflict from your Mercedes days and the kind of duels you would have had with the Red Bulls back then?
No. I think in this sport, typically people forget things quite quickly and move on and gets on with it.
How much of a change was it moving from Mercedes? I suppose you could almost divide your career into two chapters, Mercedes and then non-Mercedes. Going from being in the very best car in the world to not being in the best cars in the world. How big a change is that?
It's a big change. Like, yeah, I was, I had quite a bit of time to mentally prepare for it because I knew that, yeah, it's probably going to be a few years that I'm going to be back on the podium or having results like that at least. But I took it as a project. That was my approach that, yeah, it's a long-term project. Yeah, it might be difficult. Well, it will be difficult. It will be hard work, but I've been just trying to think that how rewarding it will feel eventually if we get to the goals that we have set. Going through that, let's say, harder period of time, then achieving something after, I think that would be even more rewarding than being in a car that you're almost guaranteed to going to be on the podium. So that's the motivation now is the progress and to get back up there and thinking how good that will feel when it happens.
Do you think it's actually harder for Lewis in some ways than it is for you? Because at least you had that conscious choice that, okay, now I'm going to be in a car that's not as fast, where he's had to be a part of a program that's just slowly lost their edge.
I think it's been hard for the whole team actually, because Mercedes was dominating for quite a long time, and when I was there, we won 5 constructors titles in a row, and yeah, since then that hasn't happened. And when you're used to winning, and if you're not winning anymore, it's painful. And yeah, seems like they're still trying to find their way in terms of the car design and everything. But yeah, probably part of the reason why Lewis went. I think he needs something new, something refreshing, a new challenge project, which I'm sure he's going to enjoy that.
You still friends with Lewis?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's get on really well. Sometimes travel together, and yeah.
Can he ride a bike?
No, he doesn't like to ride a bike. He said his butt hurts when he does that, so that's his excuse.
Do you think he can win an 8th Drivers' Championship?
I see no reason why not. I think he's still on a great level, but for that he just needs the car. That's the sport. If you want to win the title, you need to be in the best car, because the gaps between the drivers is quite small. So if he can lift up Ferrari's performance in the future, then absolutely.